what I'm trying to get is these narratives of people and their relationships to their bodies and to the larger sociology of bodies.
But a vagina is like squishy and tissuey, and you can push it, and you can't, you can't run your fingers along it and feel like this. But having it in this form, inverted, it's, that is what it not only looks like, but you can feel it without having like some pressure against it changing its form.
Like the glass pieces are a good example of what happened, but those are documentation rather than finished pieces.
We don't teach sex education in schools, we don't encourage women to masturbate, we don't encourage men to understand women's bodies. And the vagina is an organ. It's not just a hole. It is an orifice, it is an opening to the body, but it's not a hole. So if men can realize that their penises are very varied, there's the top, the side, the edge, there's a spot right here, there's that spot right there, it's a very three-dimensional thing. And the vagina is an organ that has spots and parts and things that this spot wants pressure, but so when you see this, it's like, oh, it's a whole other world. It's its own thing, and it needs what it needs too.
Like anything that educates more than what I learned in school, because as I said earlier, all I've seen is, the spliced, sideways vagina picture that they have in like the tampon packets or like, the anatomy books, and you never see this stuff. You don't see what the actual clitoris looks like, you just see an arrow pointing to the location of it.
For me, I think is actually more the responses, the bodily sculptural responses, where like my aim is to affect the awareness of the wearer.
One of the things in our culture overall, if you're not in the polyculture, is that sex is very, very private. I've been an adult entertainer since 1983, and still when someone lets me touch their genitals, it's like, really? For me? So I just love it. Everyone's different. I just love that. For me, theme and variation is one of my favorite artistic motifs, and nothing says theme and variation like genitals. Mm-hmm. They're all the same, but they're all different, and I just love that about them.